Imagine a world without modern conveniences, technology, or even basic hygiene as we know it. The Middle Ages was a time of unique inventions, strange customs, and practices that seem almost unbelievable to us today. From bizarre medical treatments to surprising social structures, these are 5 things that existed only in the Middle Ages. Let's start with something you've probably seen in movies: jousting tournaments. These events were no Hollywood spectacle. They were real and popular in the Middle Ages, especially in 12th to 15th century Europe. Knights would don heavy armor, mount their war horses, and charge at each other with long lances, aiming to knock their opponent to the ground. Jousting wasn't just for fun, it was a way for knights to train for battle, showcase their skills, and even earn fame and fortune. Kings and nobles would sponsor tournaments, attracting warriors from all over the land. Today, jousting exists mainly as a reenactment, but in the Middle Ages, it was a serious and dangerous sport. In medieval cities, skilled workers formed guilds, exclusive organizations that controlled specific trades like blacksmithing, masonry, and weaving. These guilds were similar to modern workers' unions, but with more influence over the quality pricing and training of craftspeople in their field. Joining a guild was essential for anyone serious about their trade. Apprentices would work for years under a master, eventually becoming skilled enough to take on their own apprentices. Guilds ensured high standards and protected their members' interests. While unions still exist today, the guild system of the Middle Ages was unique for its intense structure and social status. So if you wanted to be a blacksmith in medieval Europe, you needed skill, patience, and a good relationship with your guild master. Long before modern medicine, apothecaries, the pharmacists of the Middle Ages, prepared herbal remedies for just about every ailment. They used ingredients like lavender, willow bark, and honey, blending ancient folk knowledge with early science. Each herb was believed to cure a specific problem, and apothecaries had their own recipes to treat everything from headaches to infections. While some treatments were effective, like using willow bark for pain relief, a natural precursor to aspirin, others were based on superstition and lacked scientific basis. Herbal medicine in the Middle Ages was a mix of wisdom and guesswork, giving it a charm and mystique that has been largely lost in the age of modern medicine. Imagine going to the pharmacy today and walking out with a bag of dried herbs and a pinch of good luck. Castles are one of the most iconic symbols of the Middle Ages, and no castle was complete without a moat and a drawbridge. These weren't just decorative features, they were practical defenses designed to keep invaders out. Moats were deep ditches filled with water, or sometimes just mud, that surrounded the castle, making it harder for attackers to reach the walls. Drawbridges provided controlled access to the castle, raised to cut off attackers and lowered to allow trusted visitors. These defenses were crucial in medieval warfare, giving castle inhabitants extra protection. Moats and drawbridges became less common as military technology advanced, but in the Middle Ages, they were essential features of fortification. So next time you wish your home had a little more security, think of the medieval solution: a moat and a sturdy drawbridge. Finally, let's talk about the court jester, the medieval entertainer who resided in the castles of kings and queens. Tasked with bringing laughter to the royal court, these jesters performed tricks, told jokes, and even provided clever commentary on political matters. Dressed in brightly colored costumes, often adorned with a fool's hat featuring jingling bells, they were a vibrant presence in the castle. However, jesters were more than mere clowns. They played a unique role in the court, often speaking truths that others dared not voice. Some jesters had the king's ear and could influence decisions by delivering criticism wrapped in humor. While the role of the jester has long since faded, these entertainers wielded a surprising amount of influence in medieval courts. Think of them as a blend of comedian, storyteller, and occasional royal advisor. A one-person show with some serious perks. Thank you for joining us. We have more exciting videos on the way. Let us know in the comments which one surprised you the most. And don't forget to subscribe to InspirEclipses for more content.